you would think if I was doing a tutorial or show you what I'm wearing that I would have better lighting. Unfortunately, I don't. Right now it's dark, it's late. I mean, I guess I could bring the lights over. I'm too lazy, and I kind of like this don't care video quality, taking it back to the 90s. Okay, today I was going to do a tutorial on how I make oatmeal and pineapple, but I bought some food that I shouldn't have bought today, so I'm going to eat that as soon as I finish recording this video. I don't know what time it is. I just thought I would show you my budget outfit. Everything was pretty inexpensive, except for my boots. I don't even think I got those on sale. I got them because I needed a pair of footwear bad, and I needed to get the best possible footwear for my lifestyle. I don't know why I dress like this. The only thing I can think of is that I'm Canadian, and I grew up in a very rural place. So maybe I don't even say rural properly because of how rural I was rural. Out in a boat on the coast of Nova Scotia is where I came from. And maybe you can't take the Nova Scotia out of the boy, because I am drawn to dressing like I'm a construction worker, and I don't know why. And I like to put on a tie with it to make it fancy, I guess. And I always like to do uniforms. A matching jacket and bottom. They do call this a Canadian tuxedo. Usually it would be with just a denim pants and denim jacket. I don't think I like when you mix denims. These are from two different companies. Let's just go over. So this is my outfit. It looks pretty smart in the camera, but I think I pretty much look pretty sloppy normally, because then I'm gonna have my headphones on, and then I have my phone in my pocket, and then I have my headphones in, and then I have my glasses with my strap. So I always have a pair of glasses standing by. So I think it probably messes it up. I do keep my wallet in my bag, which this is the bag that I normally carry, a Canadiana bag. So I guess I am Canadiana. Canadian company that makes it Red Canoe, my favorite company. I have so many bags from them. The bag was the second most expensive thing that I bought. I would have gotten this on sale. They have 20% off. I think the bag is around $80, and I've worn it out. I have bought this in a couple other different styles. I have a blue one and a brown one, I think, for the backpacks, and then I have other luggage and stuff that I have from them. But this one, I use the most, I think, because it has black in it and green in it, and I wear green and black a lot. Green is my favorite color to wear. This tie I wouldn't normally wear with this shirt, and I don't think you can see in this light, but it kind of clashes. I'm kind of experimenting with the clothes that I have right now to see how I like them, but this green is in here somewhere, and I liked that it had some darkness in here to go with the black, so that is why I use this tie. I like mixing patterns together. The key to mixing patterns together is usually it is anyway, and make sure that the same colors are in your shirt that you're wearing with the tie. And this is a wool tie. The tie is vintage. I've had it for over 20 years. Thrifted tie. Shirt is called Monaco. Had it for probably over 20 years. The jacket is Giant Tiger. Got it on sale. I don't remember how much it was for. I knew that it was a good deal. I knew that when I saw it, I think I saw it on the racks or something, and they didn't have my size, but then I ordered the size to the closest store to me. I had only seen a blue Sherpa jacket before, and I did have a Levi's one, and I don't like the Levi's one that I have. I definitely have taken that out of my closet. I don't know if I took it out of the closet yet, but I'm definitely getting rid of it. I had some gray jeans that I wore all the time and no jacket to wear with it, so it was perfect. The jeans might be a little thin. I think I'm over the jeans. Bluntstones, the most expensive thing that I'm wearing. Yeah, these are kind of thin. These are kind of thin, but it makes the outfit a little rock and roll, which I'm okay with. Browns in the tie. Go with the boots. My socks are Kodiak, which are workwear socks from a discounted thrift store. They're just black. Oh, they're just black tube socks. They do say Kodiak. Is that the company? I believe it is. Like a winter Kodiak. Yeah, Kodiak. That's right. Maybe you can see. They're just simple black tube socks. I am gonna go over my the belt is from the dollar store, and it's like a strap for holding construction, but I think it actually is supposed to be a belt. So yeah, and it's just on a nylon thing. Nylon is like the only, I like natural fibers, but nylon is the only thing that I will wear. Like a nylon windbreaker or something. I don't know. I think nylon is the closest to man-made, to natural that man-made has made. I think it was the first man-made plastic, kind of like Bakelite. Bakelite's pretty cool too. I'd accept that in my home. So I usually don't like man-made fibers, but sometimes I don't know. I don't know if this is or not. The Sherpa feels more cottony than any other that I've ever felt before too. That's why this jacket was perfect. Anyway, I do look like I own a construction company, but I don't. And and the hat I think was from Aritzia, and I should probably have longer hair right now. I just cut my hair on the sides a bit. I do have to cut the hair. It's looking pretty funny right now. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut this part off. I have just decided that today, and maybe I should do that in a tutorial and cut it just straight across there. You can't cut the ponytail because then it'll make this shape like this. I have to somehow, and the reason I have this hairdo is because I don't want somebody else to cut. I can't afford to get my hair cut every week. So and this can be a cool hairdo, but it's just gotten a little too long in the back. I thought I wanted to pretend that I had long hair, but I don't like how I look with long hair. Like, okay, I talked about this before, but see, I wanted to have the option where I could kind of fake that I have long hair, which I don't want to look like this, right? I don't think I even want to look like this. So it's looking real funny. You can't notice it when this isn't this short. I cut this too short. I have to remember to change the guard the next time I cut my hair. Someone who owns a construction company would have hair more like this, though, a little longer, a little shaggier. So we'll consider that for the upcoming months, and it is winter time too, so I don't know what else to tell you about this. I can talk about ties. The reason I have so many ties is because ties can be made, they're usually made of 100% wool or 100% silk, or, well, I only will buy the ones that are 100% wool or silk. So you know that it's like this really quality thing. Let's for example, let's look at this. Hopefully I'm not gonna prove myself wrong. It is 100% wool. It's from Scotland, woven in Scotland. So that's why I have so many ties. But I showed you in the tie, how to tie a tie video, which I might have not told you right, by the way. I might have put an extra step in the normal tie. I noticed when I was just tying my tie really quickly today that I said, did I teach people how to tie a tie wrong? I could possibly have. I'll have to go back and look at that video and then do a correction video if not. But you can, like, my ties are really, really special because they are wool and cotton and like handmade, and they're from different countries, and silks, and yeah, so you have a really nice piece of wonderfulness, but it's thrifted, so then it was inexpensive too. I'm loving my Bluntstones. I haven't been wearing my sneakers at all that I bought at the same time. I wore my sneakers out. I must have worn them at some time because I had both the Bluntstones and my sneakers for a year. The sneakers are totally shot. I remember wearing them sometimes, like I would just wear them to go to the grocery store, or if I was wearing, I never would wear I don't wear sweatpants out though. Maybe I did wear sweatpants out last year. No, you know what I would do? I would rock and roll. I made sure I got a pair of black high tops so that I could wear them with this, and then I was wearing just a hoodie and a pair of black jeans, and yeah, so I have black hoodie, gray hoodie, and then I would wear the sneakers and a sweatshirt, and probably even in the fall and the winter where sometimes it's not that cold out, so you don't know, but then I would probably maybe pull this on, and that's where I was going. But this year I have not been wearing the sneakers at all. I've been wearing even shorts in the fall and just putting like more layers on the top, and my boots. This isn't even Fashion Friday. I don't know why this is Tutorial Tuesday. Should I make some food now and show you? No. It's still a tutorial on how to dress like a construction worker owner. I don't really like how I'm talking in this video. This is going to be a strange video for new viewers. This is a little more manic than I usually am, even though I'm a pretty manic guy. I don't think new people would click on this video. I really like my clothes. I'm really happy that I've been sorting down my clothes. I have to point that out, that I and the fact that I had already done it and I didn't realize that I had, it gave me reassurance that when I looked through all these things again and I was like, no, I don't really want that, but when I put it on I was like, yes, I do want that. I knew I wanted that. Everything I have fits perfectly now. I mean, the stuff that I don't want is just downstairs on the couch. But the last time I did all of this, it was downstairs sitting in the conservatory on the couch, just waiting to be donated. And then one day I took it all to the store and donated it. Or there's bins. Yeah, well, I guess that's still a store. There's bins at the store to put the donations in. Now's a great time of year to donate things, so I'm proud of myself for that. And I really like every single piece of clothing I have. I'm happy, even though I probably don't look as good as I do when I don't know. I might have to get 2 new pairs of black jeans because I am not, these are very tight. Yeah. And also they're fading. They were closer to this color gray, but they're fading more and more because I don't wash this jacket as much as I wash my pants. How often do you wash your jacket? I bet a lot of you never wash your jacket. I wash my jacket about, I don't know, it depends. I pay attention to this, like I feel like the cuffs get dirty, so maybe once a month it might be once a month that I wash my jacket, or depending on the usage of it. I'm also going to try to wear my, I don't know how much, I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of my blazers, because I'm just going to go to this, but I have to try to do that. Also, oh, here's a key moment of today's video, is that, so, dressed like a construction worker. However, I ride on a bicycle with this stuff on, so kind of embarrassing. The whole, I have a huge basket on the front of my bicycle, so that's how I export and import things to my home. But when I think about those limitations, I am embarrassed for myself that I don't follow the rules of society. Yeah, I'm really sad. I mean, otherwise I'd be living in my car if I did own one. But you have no idea how hard it is to get your license in Canada. It takes years. I think it takes 2 years to get your license in Canada. It takes a long time. Also, the Canadian postal system. I should stop. We should do a story time now on that. Okay. Yeah, since this is an unusual video anyway, not like me moving around or anything, just staying in one place and everything. Let's talk about the post office today. So I go to the post office, that's the closest, which is, it's like an hour walk away. I'd say it takes me 15 minutes to bike there. So I bike there. I have I have three boxes that are this big together, and then I have one box that's this big. So I have to take a bungee cord, put the three big boxes fit nicely in my big bag, in my big basket, and then I put the big box on top. So we got this all strapped, and then it's freezing today. The wind is blowing. It's -10. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's cold. That's below zero. That's degrees below freezing. It's freezing. It's cold. I should have rolled my hat down. I don't know why I didn't do that. And this is a better look. I look more like a construction worker now. Why didn't I do that? Okay. I get to the post office. The lady is I don't know, she doesn't really work at the post office. The post office is Canadian postage to and from Canada. Oh, except from Europe. It's, for some reason, postage to Europe is cheap. Postage in from the US, out to the US, all over Canada it costs like $30 to send a parcel somewhere in Canada. 30 or more. Insane. Outside of Canada, it's cheaper to send. It's $24 actually to send a parcel to the States. So, and it can be the furthest state away. It can be New Mexico. It can be way down south. Texas at $24, same price all the way around. I mean, if the prices get bigger. Anyway, this big box ended up being just under $100 to send, which is explaining why I can't weigh it here, so I usually, to save all of the hassle, I do all my weighing, and I buy the stuff, and I buy the postage, and I print out the labels, and I slap them all on, so all I have to do is take the box and go to the post office. But this huge box, ginormous, and it wasn't really that heavy though, luckily, but because of its size and its weight, it was over 2 kilograms. Again, I don't know what that is in imperial. Wait, is that double? Is that is it like 4 pounds, or is it like 1 pound? Oh no, it's definitely not 1 pound. So it must be around 4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds, something like that. It was light for the size of it anyway, and it was too heavy for me to measure on my scale. I'm going to have to get another scale. I don't know where I'm going to get that. The lady goes through all the things. It takes because it's an international parcel, it is actually going to the States. That's why it was $100. She puts in all the things. You have to answer all these questions. You have to do all these blah, 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 blah. It's nice that they do it because you usually had to handwrite the forms. They would give you a form and you would have to handwrite it out. Anyway, so after she takes all the information from me, it takes like 15 minutes. There's lots of people standing in the lineup and stuff. And I'm all prepared. I have my addresses down, slapped on the thing. And then her printer runs out of ink. Oh no, it runs out of paper. So it spits out something. It doesn't complete my order. And so she takes the other boxes she has. First of all, she spends like 10 minutes looking for the paper roll and calls people. And I think she doesn't work for the post office. The post office never has employees. I don't understand why. They do have them at drugstores, so they do get drugstore hours, which is great. So usually they're open till 9. Sometimes they're not open late. Sometimes they're not open at the same hours. And most of the time, I would say 80% of the time that I go, well, that's changed. That's changed in the past couple of months. But it used to be, there was nobody working. There'd be a sign that says back in like a half hour or something. Every single time I would go. It doesn't matter what part of the time of the day I would go. There'd be huge lineups and nobody was there. So you just have to wait there or come back. So when my parcel didn't go through and she couldn't find the paper roll, I let her take my other ones that I had already paid for, and then I took my parcel even to an even further post office, which is, I don't know, it's not that much further, so it was like another 5-10 minutes away. So I go there, and then these people, this is like a more professional post office. Like it's a actual post office. But at this post office, they're not open on the weekends because which is, I don't understand. They're not open on Saturday and Sunday, so you can't go there then anyway. Sometimes I like to take a route that way so I can come back a different way, just to hit all of the stores in a easy way so I don't have to go back and forth or anything. It is kind of good to go to that one, but also they're kind of weird and they have these rules. So I told you about those forms that they used to make you fill out. Well, and then they stopped giving you the forms, and when you would go to these small post offices within establishments, like sometimes they're in the back of stores, which used to be one across the street. That was in the store. It was so easy for me to just carry my parcels across the street. Now I have to bike an hour or walk an hour away if there's snow in a blizzard, an hour away. There's a $3 charge. I don't know if it's per parcel or per pickup. I'm going to have to find that out where they'll come to your door. They couldn't come to my door, though, to weigh the package. I don't know what they would do about that one. That one I have to take to the post office. I don't have a car. See, so this is one of the things. This is how I can't function in a suburb, because there's no post office around me. There used to be one, they shut it. And then one was a little bit further, it was a little inconvenient, then they shut that one down. Then the next one is really far, far away. Back to the story. So I go to this other post office. Instead of them saying, where's this going? Asking me and typing in the computer, instead she says, can you scan that barcode on the pole over there and fill out your customs form? Did you fill out your custom form online before you came today? That's what she initially asked. And I said, no. And then I said something like, I don't know. I said, I don't know if I have my phone. But she didn't pay attention to that or anything. I should have said I had a flip phone. Anyway, so I go over and I scan the thing, and it is not easy. I've talked about this before. For me to do something on my phone, it's so hard for me. Also, this dyslexia thing that I have, it takes me extra long to spell the things out. These aren't real words either. And then for me to double check them, I have to cross check them. It's a good thing I printed out the label and everything, like the address, mine and hers. And I don't even use my address because another bad thing about the Canadian Post, the lady doesn't come to my house. Because if there's you don't know what the weather is going to be the day before the post office comes, and to tell you the truth, they don't really bring you anything anyway. but they don't. Okay, so in the wintertime, I don't bother even shoveling my driveway or care to. Like, I stopped that a long time because nothing comes in the mail anyway anymore. Like, what do we get in the mail? Bills don't even come in the mail anymore. However, parcel slips do if you get a parcel. So anyway, I have a parcel pickup service. So I always put my parcel pickup service on any address that I write, because otherwise my mail gets lost for 2 weeks until the snow's gone or whenever. So any incoming mail I get sent to the post office anyway. Because I have to go to the post office all the time anyway. So what's the point of having it delivered here where nobody even brings the parcels? If there's something in the driveway, they won't. If there's a rake in the driveway, the lady won't come up the driveway. And I always have my hose from the pool out in the driveway, so she's afraid of that too. They tell them not to go up the driveway if there's a hose on the driveway for safety reasons, maybe. Anyway, she takes advantages of all the rules of not to come up the driveway, because I have to have that hose out on the driveway all the time, because I have to drain the pool and do pool maintenance, and I still have to empty. It's still not empty enough. I need to get it 6 inches below the jets. So they make me fill out the form, and then it takes me about a half hour, because again, I'm not very smart and not very quick, and so I'm double checking, and I do that, and I love filling out those forms at home on my computer, copy and paste the addresses right from eBay right into the postal form, back and forth. It's not set up very convenient for that either. The phone wasn't filling in the address for me. I had to really double check everything. It wasn't fun. I don't know why they make you do that at this post office, but they don't make you do it at the other post offices. If I had known, I would have done it all at home. It would have been faster and easier, and I could have had the barcode ready for them. I can even have the barcodes in the system. They can print them out for me. Where's this? Anyway, it was a huge hassle. They were all and the main reason I don't go to this main post office, even on the weekdays when it's open, is because every time I go in, they're really snippy, like the lady was when I took the parcel, and I put it there, and she asked me in a very snippy way, "Did you fill out your customs form?" Which doesn't make any sense, because all the other post offices don't do it. It's just this one makes you do it on your phone. What if I didn't have a phone? Is that the big deal of a story? It's not that big of a story. It's, hey, I wasn't supposed to complain. I was supposed to only be positive. Anyway, the Canadian Post Office is shit. You would think it would be easier and all of these things, like if they're charging you more money than any other postal service in the world, why don't they have any locations? Why are there no post offices anywhere? Why did they shut them all down? Why is there nobody working at them? Why aren't they open on weekends? Why can't they put your information in for you? It's not like while I was going to fill out the custom forms, there was nobody else there. It was just, there were 3 people sitting at a desk while I was on my phone typing the thing in, instead of her doing it for me. Where, guess what happened? She did it all again. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good part of the story. So after I fill out the forms, she asks me all the same questions and types them in again. However, she did it way faster than I did. She did it in 2 minutes. It took me a half hour. Because she can type and read, unlike me. So not being able to read, not being able to drive, it pays its tolls. I'm really excited about eating now. I love you. Thanks for joining me today. Very strange video, non-moving camera. No food in me, so maybe like talk about low blood sugar. 7:30, not as late as I thought. That's cool. It's really cold in the house because the doors are all shut on the room that has the heater on. This is my favorite shirt, my favorite plaid shirt that I own. And like I said, I had it for 20 years. I love you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.